So you got great reviews on Google, but for whatever reason, your local service ads are not showing up at the very top. What actually moves the needle for your position in Google local service ads? There's four things. I'm going to cover them here in this video in great detail. There's also in the description below this video a playlist that includes every single video that we've done on Google local service ads. So what I'm going to share with you here is the major stuff that moves the needle, and you might dive into one of the other videos in the playlist below that goes into more detail on how you can squeeze even more out of local service ads. So let's get right into it. The number one thing that affects your position in local service ads is how you answer the phone. Or better yet, when you don't answer the phone, it greatly impacts your position. So companies that answer the phone every single time dominate the top of the local service ads section. And the reason is because Google is monitoring all the phone calls. And they're seeing, number one, are you answering the phone? And number two, how are you answering the phone? When people are calling you, are they getting booked onto your calendar? Are they seeing their needs met by calling your business? And so if the answer is yes to those things, Google will give you more opportunities. If they see that you're going to voicemail or that you're not picking up, what's going to happen is they're going to start depreciating the number of times that they're showing you up at the top of a search because there's other competitors who are doing a better job. It is not enough to call people back because Google doesn't know that you called them back. Okay, so I recommend a voice answering service if you don't already have one. The other thing to consider is if you have message leads enabled on local services, how fast are you responding to those messages and inquiries? If you're not responding as fast as somebody else, they're going to get the majority of the opportunities from Google over you. So this is the number one thing. And I got lots of videos, lots of information about this below, but it's the number one thing. If you can't solve this, you're never going to have great success on LSA. It's never going to spend your entire budget, and you're never going to outcompete the folks who are answering their phone. This is the number one thing, okay? And you can control it. There are certain things you can't control that affect your position in LSA, such as your actual location. You can't control that, but this is something that you can control. So that's the first thing. I'll get off my soapbox. The second thing is your budget, okay? So a lot of times businesses will put a modest budget. They'll put like exactly what they want to spend, their maximum ceiling, but they're not spending all the way through, or they're not getting quite the impression share that they want. What you want to do is you want to up. So if you're in here and you're spending $500 a week, you tell Google I'm spending $500 a week, right? But other competitors are spending $2,000 a week or $3,000 a week. What you might want to do is change the budget to reflect that. In most cases, Google is not going to spend your entire budget, all right? It's just not going to spend your entire budget. You will want to monitor it to make sure that once you make these adjustments, you're not overspending what the business could bear. But in most cases, I've seen over and over again, it's like the business just wants more leads. So updating the budget, even if it's a little bit scary, is a great way to start changing your position in local service ads. Why? Because Google wants to give as much of the opportunity away to people who are going to spend more money with them. So you want to match your competition as best as you possibly can. Third thing you want to look at is your hours of operation. So a big opportunity I've been talking about a lot recently is to update your hours of operation, or at least update the times when your ad is going live, okay, to extend it beyond your regular business hours. Again, you want a phone answering service for this because you need to answer the phone calls. But when you update it to go beyond what everybody else is doing, suddenly, instead of competing with 20 other contractors, you're now competing with 5 because everybody's ads shut off at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 p.m. But what if yours are still running till 8 o'clock, till 9 o'clock, and somebody's answering the phone and then booking jobs for tomorrow or the day after? People are calling when they get home from work. They're not always able to call during the day. This is a very easy way to take over positions on local service ads, in particular outside of regular business hours. The fourth thing that you can play with is service area. Okay, so some businesses are very strict about their service area, even some of the really big ones. And so you can find opportunities by serving suburbs and zip codes that maybe some of your bigger competitors aren't willing to serve. And so when you extend your service area to other places where there's less competition, what happens? You get more market share, you get a higher position inside local service ads. right? The whole concept or the whole reason for filming this video is that you have the good reviews. You have a good reputation. Now you just need to figure out how to get more market share, and these 4 tips will help you increase that. So with that being said, if you got questions about this, comment below. Be happy to field those questions for you. If you got more than just questions, you want to talk to somebody, a professional, maybe get this off your plate, you're tired of monitoring this, watching this, you could chat with us. You can book a call with me in the comments below. There's a link to do that, and we can look at your account. We can make some suggestions, and if you'd like, we can take it off your plate and handle it for you moving forward. Those are all options. Make sure you check out below the playlist with everything else about LSA. I hope you find them helpful. You can use this to jumpstart your business, grow however way you like, and when you're ready, maybe you'll reach out and we could help take it off your plate. With that being said, I appreciate you for watching my video. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you like this one, you'll love some of the other videos we have posted here on our channel that help blue-collar business owners get more out of their digital marketing. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos. If you got questions or comments, post them below. I look forward to catching you on the next video. Bye for now.